Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. This is the Top Takeoff Podcast, Episode 5. I'm Coach Aguilar.
What's up, everybody? Faced by Jose. How y'all doing, everybody?
And I'm going to get right into it, man. I'm going to talk about our giveaway, man. I'm going to go right into it,
Okay.
Remind our audience about the Cinco de Mayo giveaway we have going. You want to take it from here?
Yeah, definitely. Like we said, we have a Cinco de Mayo giveaway. The Rocket. Sorry, I'm getting my head of myself. The Lakers. The Dodgers versus the Astros. Cinco de Mayo. And it's gonna be a good time, and we're just gonna have a blast. Definitely.
We have a few requirements for that Cinco de Mayo giveaway, man. So I know number one is follow our YouTube channel, Instagram, TikTok. Also, comment down below, Takeoff, and also tag 3 people. We said, right?
Yeah.
And to enter the contest. Anything else I'm missing?
No, that's it. Those are the requirements.
Yeah.
And then you and somebody else could be at the game that day.
Take a lot of pictures, guys. So please follow us, man. Join in into our giveaway, man. And like I said, show some love, support to the Takeoff Podcast, man. So yeah, let's get right into it, man.
Yeah.
Let me know what you got going on over there, man.
I'm you know me, I'm all H-Town. I'm repping the Rockets, and right now we're gonna face the Lakers this Saturday. What is it? This Saturday we're gonna face the Lakers.
They're playing at LA though. LA 4-5 seed matchup. Yes, sir. So yeah, what kind of you excited, man? You been into playoff games?
I am, man. The Rockets right now they're doing really good, especially with KD, Segun, Amen Thompson, and Reed Shepard. We're all just falling into place, and I think it's postseason, man. Definitely, the Rockets have always been known for that fire and that pedigree they take off on playoff season. Yeah. So I'm excited, man.
Man, dude, I think when it comes to basketball, man, playoff basketball for me is a different monster, dude.
Yeah.
It takes me back to those late 90s, the early 2000s, the Lakers, the Spurs, those matchups, and then the Kobe Shaq duo. Then after that, Yao Ming, Tracy McGrady. Unfortunately, Rockets can never get past that, man. But dude, I love playoff basketball, man. So my favorite player, I'm getting a lot of hate for this.
Yeah,
is LeBron James. Yes, I know, but I am not a Lakers fan. Yeah. So I'm a little bit on the fence about it. I do root for LeBron James, but I can never, go wrong with the hometown team Rockets, and got my little shirt going on as well.
Man, actually, man, I'm a big basketball fan myself, man. I'm not a huge LeBron James fan, but you gotta respect him, man. Yeah. He's definitely built his name up, man, and he's one of the best players, if not the best player that's ever dribbled the ball.
So, quick question.
Yeah.
Who's your all-time best number 1 player? Who's the GOAT in basketball?
For me?
Yes, for you.
Man, come on, KD, man.
KD's your number 1 all-time GOAT? Over Kobe? Over Bron?
Absolutely,
over
man.
Mike?
Yes.
Oh, man.
You can put the ball in the bucket like nothing, man. I was looking at it the other day, man. That mid-range is crazy. But, I know I'm going to start up the war,
man.
But, man.
That's...
Man,
wow, I did not expect that.
We're gonna see it Saturday, man. He's gonna beat the Lakers.
Man, we might have to we might have to put a little wager on that, I don't know, man. Shoot, man. But KD, LeBron matchup, man. We've seen it in the past with the Warriors and the Cavs matches back then. Man, I think those are some of my best times of basketball, man. When the
OKC and the Heat.
OKC
man,
Heat.
Those are a good.
Oh, yeah, and then even back to the Western Conference, man, Rockets, Warriors, we saw that for several years. Dude, those were some matchups, man. I really thought the Rockets squad with Harden and Chris Paul in those years, I think they really had the squad to win it all, man.
Yeah,
it's so they didn't get through the Warriors, but, man, Warriors is one of those all-time, teams with KD, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green. I know a lot of people have give him a lot of hate, man. But that guy can play some defense for sure.
Hey, man, one thing about Draymond Green, man, he brings the intensity every game, man.
Yeah. That passion we talk about.
Passion, yeah. It doesn't matter if you want him to go foul somebody or him to get fouled out, but he'll put his body on the line to win the game.
He'll do all the stuff that doesn't come out on the stat sheet.
No, you're right, though.
It's the truth, man. He'll do everything. He'll get 2 points all day, all game, but he's calling the plays defensively, man. He's picking up, doing all the pick and roll. I mean, all the picks, all the screens, dude. He's the general when it comes on the defensive side, and I think a lot of people don't give him a lot of credit for what Draymond Green brings to the team, man. So
definitely, I'll put him down as a role player for sure, and he's one of those guys that, man, he just whatever he has to do, but he's gonna try to win that game, and he's definitely a general leader on that game.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So I'm definitely looking forward to the Rockets Lakers matchup going into this playoff run, and for me, it's a little more. I don't know if I should call it personal, but it really means a lot because we don't have a lot of KD LeBron matchups left. We both know they're at the end of their career. I think KD's 37 years old, and Bron's 41, 42. I mean, we both know it's coming to an end pretty close, and I think there's going to be one of those last, hoorahs for both of them. Maybe last matchup we've seen the playoffs, and we've seen a lot of matches, man. And back in the days, they were always compared coming up throughout the 2010s. Same thing now in the 20s, man. So they are some of those old vets, and we gotta, look at give them their flowers, man, and look forward to those matches. So I'm really very excited for this one for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I feel like we said, man, like KD, LeBron, they're both one of the best
all-time greats.
Yeah, all-time, man.
I don't know about KD #1, but
hey man, he's the best.
Hey guys, comment down below. Let us know who your basketball GOAT is.
Who your favorite basketball player is.
Jose
I know a lot of people are gonna say LeBron James and Kobe. I mean, you can't take the flowers away from neither, man. They're legit, man. But mine is KD.
Yeah, please comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. All right, man. So, what's your prediction, man? What first round Rockets Lakers? Who takes it? How many games? Tell me about it? What do you think?
So, I've been listening a little bit about it, and it's looking like LeBron's basically by himself. I mean, he's got Bronny, but he's got what? He's got Bronny, bro. But Austin Reeves is out. Luka's out.
Luka's out.
I mean, Luka might come back.
You had to go there, bro.
Hey man, he's a good player. He needs development, but he's gonna get there soon.
I don't know how much I can take you serious right now, bro. Okay, he has Bronny. Okay,
he has Bronny, bro. But yeah, definitely. I mean, I see the Rockets probably winning. Maybe I give them go to Game 6. And the Rockets take it in Game 6.
You know what?
I give the Lakers
Austin Reeves and Luka being out. That's a big blow.
Yeah.
Maybe if one of those was there, I think Lakers take it. But they're both out, and I think Bron could definitely win them 2 games, maybe 3. But I don't think the Lakers have enough in the bag to beat the Rockets in a 7-game series. So I think Rockets win it in 7. But like I said, if Luka and Austin Reeves were there, I would say Lakers in 6. But they're not there, so I think the Rockets will take it in 7 for sure.
Yeah, man. The Rockets
at Crypto Arena. They'll win it. They win it. They close it out at Game 7 in Los Angeles. So I do think the Rockets could go out there and beat them in Game 7.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, man. The Rockets are filled with nothing but young players right now. Like we said, Reece Shepherd, Amen Thompson, Sagoon.
Who's driving that boat? Who's the vet that they're looking at?
You're looking at KD, man.
Exactly. So that's a big one.
As long as they work as a team, I think they got it, no problem. But yeah, comment down below. Who are y'all rooting for? If y'all rooting for the Rockets or the Lakers? I mean, we understand LeBron's on that team, man. You got to give him his respect. I mean, he's one of the best scorers also.
You know what, man? I'm going to play devil's advocate, man. I'll play devil's advocate. Everybody's counting out old Grandpa LeBron James out.
You got Lakers.
Lakers gonna win it for whatever reason. Bron's gonna have one of those 0 dark 30 performances and find a way to win it in 7. I'm saying it right now. I'm calling it right now.
Yeah, I mean, I see it.
I'm calling it right now.
I wouldn't be surprised if they win.
And if I'm wrong, guys, come at me, guys. I'm okay with it. I will hold myself accountable. I'm wrong, but I will take the Lakers in 7.
You take game
I'm
7?
taking the Lakers in 7.
Lakers in game 7. Where's that at?
That's in LA too. So yeah.
Well, you see, with them having the home field advantage, I mean, I feel like now the boat's kind of tipping a little bit for the Rockets. But I mean, if the Rockets do come out strong, I see them taking it.
Now the thing is, if the Lakers do go and beat the Rockets in the 7-game series, go to the second round, and Austin Reeves and Luka are not ready, I don't know how much LeBron has in the tank to continue to carry them into round 2 or the semis. But as far as round 1, I think Bron might have enough to win it in 7. What do you think?
Man, I see LeBron James actually, powering it through it. Like we talk about home field advantage, it's a big atmosphere. The Lakers always been a leadership pedigree team.
Yes, sir.
That they have big fans. You talk about franchises that big. I see why not. The Lakers definitely have a chance. I think it's 50-50. You could look at the game Rockets winning it because of their players they have, or you could look at it Lakers winning it because of their franchise they are, who they are.
Absolutely.
And they have such a good floor general as like LeBron James.
And don't forget about Bronny.
Oh, yeah, Bronny. Yeah, Bronny. Yeah, Bronny's definitely gonna score some buckets. Yeah. Man. Who knows, man? He might go off.
He might come out and get about 2-3 minutes in.
Yeah.
I don't know, but all jokes aside, guys, like I said, it's gonna be a great matchup. KD, LeBron matchup. I'm definitely looking forward to.
Y'all go ahead and order yourself some chicken wings on Saturday.
Oh man, there you go. Let us know. So by the time this pod comes out, we'll probably know, the weekend result for sure. But yeah, I mean, like I said, before we continue on to the next topic, man, how about putting a little wager on this, man? I'm not a big, fan of gambling for, past experiences, man, but I'm willing to do this little wager with you, friendly little fire with you, man. What do you say?
I mean, I got. What do you want? The game 1 or you want the full series?
The series. We'll check back in. We'll check back in.
You were talking about like games as far as like, or just
straight up. Who wins the series?
I got Rockets.
And I got the Lakers, so put something a little friendly wager, man. Or you know what? We'll think about it after the pod, and we'll announce it next week. Next episode. But yeah, man, I'm definitely looking forward to doing a little friendly wager.
Friendly wager, yeah. All right,
yeah, all right. But speaking of wagers, man, I know the Hispanic culture, and like I said, I'm pretty much trying to translate the conversation into the next topic, sports betting and all that. I did it myself growing up a lot, and I know I've seen a lot of Hispanics do it as well.
Yeah.
The emotion, the tension, the stress behind sports betting. You yourself, are you a betting man, a betting on sports, or have you ever seen people get into the betting world?
Definitely, man. I mean, I'm myself, I bet a little bit here and there as far as when it comes to football. Football is a big one for me. If it's not, going to Lake Charles and putting down a bet, I'll buy a square here and there, and
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say I'm a hardcore gambler because I don't put a lot of money. I just, just to have fun, just to risk a little bit enough for the biscuit, like they say. Yeah. But yeah. Definitely, we're not advocating gambling. I mean, this is all about just having fun talking about the podcast.
Yeah, of course. And like I said, I think me myself too. Now I'm not a big gambler. I rarely do it.
Yeah.
Maybe I do it just a little friendly wager, amongst each other. But my past, I will admit that I did a lot of gambling, and it came with a lot of stress, a lot of dark moments.
Yeah.
So I've seen it. I've seen people going to bad places when it comes to those things. I've seen people how they're very emotional when it comes to sports, baseball, basketball, football, and it brings the ugly out of them too, man. So, and I think that's something that people aren't willing to hold themselves accountable and see that sports, at the end of the day, is still a business. it's entertainment. You know, we're fitting into the sports world. We're buying all this merchandise. We're buying all these tickets. We're doing all that. And yes, it's an enjoyment. It's part of our culture, you know, especially Hispanics, man. But we also have to be careful with how we direct ourselves within, you know, that sports world as well. It's very deceiving, but it could be a lot of fun, man. But that's why I want to, you know, talk a little bit about the sports gambling, talk a little bit about the, you know, those dark moments when it comes to those things, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I feel like sometimes whenever we talk about gambling or something, it just kind of brings me back to there's times where like you put a gamble in, and then you know you're watching the game and you're enjoying it for a second, and then you're like, man, this has to hit. If not, then it's all over, you know. And it starts getting into your mind, and you're like, you know what? I didn't win this time, but next time I got it. And it just spirals on down, and it just climbing a ladder and stuff.
Yeah.
And, you know, and that's where it happens, man. Sometimes you win big, and next thing you know, you lose it all.
Yeah.
And I mean, hey, that little adrenaline pumping, you know, when you get that when they send you, hey, you won.
Yeah.
You know, that's fun too, man. But after a while, you're like, you know what? Where is it really going? You know, and that's the thing that eventually I kind of had to back up a little bit and, you know, just say, you know what? Whenever it's time, I'll have a little fun here and there, but I had to eventually step back a little bit. Yeah. And, man, don't get me wrong. We all have our little fun that we have, whether it's
that adrenaline, that rush. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, I got hooked with the winning. You know, I became pretty good at it, not because, you know, I was this guy that could predict it's still a business. Yeah. It's money driven, you know. But I think for me, I took the emotion out of it and understood that it was a business, right?
Yeah.
But with that being said, whenever I started getting a little success, winning more than losing, I got hooked on it. And man, there was moments where, you know, my bets did increase from $20 to $100, you know, to $500. You know, got pretty, got a little intense for me. And yeah, I caught myself, you know, at times stressing about it, not sleeping over it, and, you know, just so focused, so stressed about winning that little success also put me in a dark place of like, damn, dude, I'm so stressed about this winning. And then you could go into this rabbit hole and puts you in a situation where you start wanting to make poor choices because your mindset is not in the best place. And I've seen it a lot, you know, with, you know, family members around me or, you know, Hispanics around us, that sports brings the ugly out of them. You know, they get hooked with winning one time or two times, or they think that they could flip $100 into $1,000 and pay, you know, their mortgage off or help them out, you know, pay the rent or whatever. And guys, I don't advise and encourage people to bet their responsibilities and put those things on the line.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You know, that's where it's very muddy waters. So, you know, I went a little bit through that, and I've seen guys, you know, lose their houses, lose their families over these things. They're so driven by these sports events. It's entertainment, man.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's, I think, a little bit about the Hispanic culture that I've seen a lot. And don't get me wrong. Yeah. It's not just Hispanics. I'm sure, you know, the other races, other cultures also do it. Yeah. But I think, you know, my point of view, my personal, you know, history with it, I've seen it happen. And that also causes to more drink and more doing other things. And, you know,
splurging your money.
You spiral, man. Yeah, for sure, man. So anybody, you know, any events, maybe not necessarily the people, but what you've witnessed from the outside of people going downhill, going into those rabbit holes.
I mean,
when it comes to sports gambling.
When it comes to sports gambling, I just don't advise it. I mean, I definitely, you know, there are good things that come out of it as far as when you win, but when you lose, like you said, man, things go down, and they right away wants to have that, right away get that hunger ego back, and you're like, you know what, I got it next time, and I got it next time, and you just go back and forth, and you really don't get that money back. If anything, you lose more. Yeah. But you know, that's life's a risk, like they say, man.
Like what's that movie? Life's a risk, carnal.
Life's a risk.
What movie is that? Is that Lord, I know, Blood In, Blood Out, right?
Blood In, Blood Out.
Yeah, but for sure, man. Yeah, man. So I think I witnessed a little bit about that, and also too, man. I know with those there's consequences, and
Yeah.
so yeah, I was grateful that I was able to kind of snap out of it. When it comes to all that. And do I watch sports now? Yes, I do here and there, but I'm very busy, very active with
Yeah.
my personal stuff, my business stuff, the
Yeah.
baseball stuff, and I think the whole coaching stuff has brought me a lot of good. But when it comes to like events like this, the culture, all that, I'm definitely looking forward. I'm definitely into that stuff. But when it comes to me being driven by sports, I'm not in that space no more, and I think that sports is an entertainment,
Yeah.
but
It's
it should be
also a
entertaining.
business.
It's a business.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be living your life through sports.
Let me ask you this: would you say, like, for a lot of gamblers, the happiness of sports was taken out because of gambling? Like, let's say, like, I feel a lot of gamblers or people that put a lot of wages down. They say, "Oh, you know what? There's somebody behind this that's gonna tilt the boat and make the underdog win or make another specific team win, just so certain people won't win a certain amount of money."
Well, I mean, from my experience, like I said, it's a business, and
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think there's certain moments of like, oh, this team is gonna win or that team is gonna win. I think within the lines,
Yeah.
the point system, like the spreads and the totals, that's where the money is made. And instead of like the Rockets winning by 10 points,
Yeah.
and the line being at 8.5,
Yeah.
well, they push them to only win by 7.
Yeah.
So that's how they manipulate the numbers, manipulate the system, and people sometimes don't understand don't see
understand
that.
that, yeah.
That's where people might lose money and stuff like that. But like I said, it's very muddy waters, man.
Yeah.
It goes very deep, very into detail when it comes to that. And dude, I'm telling you, man, we've seen it happen with boxing, with baseball. It happens with football all the time. And I think out of my gambling my history with gambling, I think football was the one where I was betting the most. About 80% of my experience was through football.
Well, it's because if you think about it, I mean, football is one of those sports. It's just very like they say it's America's sport. Everyone's into football, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, dude,
college,
I
NFL.
I know people that rather buy their tickets to a football game or their season tickets, or not season tickets, but like necessarily go to these specific football games.
Yeah.
But they can't pay their rent or they can't pay their car note. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, they're driven by sports, and I have to have this jersey, or I have to have this this helmet, or I have to have this merchandise, this card or whatever.
Yeah.
And you're looking at it, this jersey's $500, a sign and everything, or it's so much money that sports generates that people are driven by this, and it just puts them in a bad place. And like I said, sports is fun, man. I love it. I love the passion about it. Like I said, the intensity. We talk about it all the time with baseball and all that. But we also have to have a realism that we can't be driven by sports, because sports could also lead you into bad places. It should be fun. It should be exciting. It should be a rush,
Yeah.
But try to avoid those muddy waters when it comes to being driven by it. That's where we gotta be cautious. We gotta be careful for sure.
Yeah, definitely, man. I feel like you said, man, sports does get you into sometimes like that gambling habit or of money splurging, and I feel like sometimes we just have to just kind of stay away from that and kind of just find a different hobby or something.
Yeah.
But I mean, sports is fun, don't get me wrong.
I mean, here's the thing: if you wanna gamble and bet and it gives you a rush,
Yeah.
by all means, have at it.
Yeah.
As long as you control yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you have the funds
Yeah.
to have. Like I said, for example, some people want to spend money on shoes or traveling. If you want to spend your extra money on gambling,
Yeah,
hey, have
yeah,
at it. But
you have to
also
have
be
control
responsible how to do it. And when it comes to sports gambling, I mentioned of going into a rabbit hole, right? Losing your house, losing your family. You go into bad places. You find yourself depressed, down. You find yourself going to a bar every day or watching sports, doing what?
Drinking, yeah.
Drinking. And all that does is do what?
Spiraling down.
Spiral downhill. I mean, have you ever, witnessed, somebody, go through those depressions as a, Hispanic man and just run to alcohol?
I mean, it happens.
It happens a lot.
It happens,
I think that's something that that's not talked about a lot. I think that ego, that pride of that machismo of Hispanics, man,
Yeah.
they're not willing to admit it. That hey, man, I got a drinking problem, or hey, man, I got a problem that things aren't going my way, and I gotta accept it that I gotta make some changes. And one thing that is very denied a lot is they don't want to let this go.
They don't want
The drinking problem. So,
Yeah.
tell me a little about that. Want to talk about this topic about the alcoholism.
Well, I mean, I feel like I myself have a good control and a good relationship with alcohol. I feel like me and alcohol
good relationship. Please tell me.
me and alcohol get along real well. But man, definitely. I mean, like you said. I mean, if there's time for a good time, I mean, why not? We work hard. At the end of the day, I think if you work hard and you have everything like all your responsibilities taken care of, I feel like you should have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely just be responsible with alcohol for sure. I mean, but besides that, I mean, I don't encourage it, but I'm not gonna say, hey, you know what? Don't have one. Have at it. I mean, if
we do not promote.
Yeah,
we're not promoting
alcohol
to go drink.
Like
yeah, we're not promoting that.
But if you work hard and you say, hey, you know what? I deserve a margarita when I go to Los Cucos or I go to Papacitos and have a margarita. Yeah, go have one, have two, but always make sure you have a limit and make sure you have somebody that's gonna drive you around and be responsible, of course.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Yes, and I think it goes back to where your headspace is at. If you're in a good place, you're at peace, man. You want to go have some fun. Oh, I had a long week at work. Oh man, I just want to relax.
Yeah.
Take the work hat off and just be myself. Do a little bit for me, that enjoyment, that live a little thing that we talk about all the time. There's nothing wrong with going to a game, going to a baseball game.
Yeah.
Hey, let me get 1, 2, whatever. Be responsible about it. Knowing your limits, knowing what's good for you. I'm enjoying the game. I'm enjoying the vibe. I'm enjoying the culture.
Yeah.
Friday night, fireworks at the Astros.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I love the vibe. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But whenever you're going
every weekend,
and you're just trying to run away from your problems, run away from your stress, like, dude, that's where I don't encourage people to do it if they don't have control of that. That's where I think it goes wrong. The why are you drinking? Is it because you're trying to run away from your problems, or is it because you're trying to enjoy this event or enjoy just relax? There's a big difference there. So I think those are the things that we also have to keep watch and keep your eye for of how we go about it. How we approach these certain things. And the reason why we mentioned the sports gambling, the reason why we mentioned the alcohol, the drinking, and there's a lot of other things. These things can become addictions.
Yeah, all these vices are definitely, definitely. I mean, if you have a good time with them, have a good time with them. But I mean, you have to have responsibility, and you have to know, hey, you know what? This is my limit, and I need to go ahead and come back and become, the person I want to be.
Absolutely.
And this is all about elevating yourself. At the end of the day, I don't want to be that person. Oh, I want to go and go to Lake Charles and throw a couple $2,000, and then I'm coming back next week and have a getting messed up and stuff like that. That's not who I want to be. And that's not how I'm self-driven. So it's all about the same it's all about also, like how we said in the last podcast, self-respect.
Respect.
So it all comes down to yourself and who you want to be at the end of the day. And yeah,
I mean,
that's pretty much it.
No, I agree for sure. And dude, I mean, it's very difficult to have these conversations in our culture.
And we talk about the culture as well, but we also got to remember, like, who were we at our 20s, early 20s, maybe 20, 21, 20, 24, 21 through 24, we have the edge to live a little.
We've all gone through our, those phases. I admit it. I've had my mistakes in the past. I did go through those, situations of making poor choices. I'll be the first one to tell everybody. I hold myself accountable, and I think I'm in a place now that if I could reach out to any young man growing up that's within 15 to 25 years old, those people. And I'm telling them right now, man, think about what you're doing and don't allow your emotions to drive you, because they could be very deceiving. I'll be the first one up today, man. Be careful, be cautious. be responsible, understand
Yeah.
what the good and the bad of each one of these things,
Yeah.
could drive you towards. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I'll be the first one up. Tell you, hey, I made those mistakes as well, but now I've learned from them and I've accepted those and I've held myself accountable. And I think now I would like to be that voice or be that role model for that next gen, coming.
Yeah.
Maybe they could avoid those things. Maybe somebody, would have been that factor for us. Maybe an older person and say, "Hey man, don't do this.
Yeah.
Hey man, don't do that." And it goes back to what we talked about: surrounding ourselves with positive-minded people. Yeah. But if we're surrounding ourselves with people that want to be chaotic, want to party, want to do this, do that, well, then what are we gonna become? Chaotic people, being irresponsible and all that. And like I said, don't get me wrong. I feel like when we're young, we sometimes have to go through those things to learn.
Yeah.
Now, we might have tougher learning lessons. We might put ourselves in sticky situations that, damn, I wish I would have never done that. Or damn, I wish I would have, done things differently. But the way I see it is, I don't regret it because I feel like if I didn't go through those things, I would not have become this version of myself and learn from those things.
Oh, there you go.
So I do think
that.
I do think things happen for a reason, and I'm grateful that I went through them, even though it took me some time to
to understand that.
Yeah, to understand it.
That happened,
I'm grateful for that, man, and that's why I think we could be that voice. We could be those male role models.
Yeah.
To give a little bit of shine, give a little bit of encouragement or positive motivation or, positive mindset towards those younger guys. So I think that's what we could do.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the Rockets and the Lakers topic, man.
Okay. What do you got? What you got for me?
Before we end this podcast, we want to end this off. We're having a little fun time and just a question. All right, quick question: who is your top 5 Lakers and Rockets that you would say of all time?
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are the requirements for this question? Are we doing like, starting 5, just top 5, or am I creating a roster like point guard, shooting guard?
Just top 5.
Top 5?
Top 5. Like, yeah, that's fine. Like, just like, basically, your top 5. Yeah.
Okay. So, Lakers, Rockets, right?
Yeah.
Well, number 1 for me would be the GOAT, LeBron James.
Okay, but
Lakers.
Right now you're talking about Lakers, right? Lakers.
Oh, so you want me to do Lakers and Rockets or all together?
Lakers and Rockets.
Lakers, Rockets. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking number 1, LeBron James. He's Lakers.
Okay.
Number 2, I didn't watch this guy play, but I have seen his highlights and I've seen his success with basketball in high school. Not seen it, but I've read about it and know a little bit about his history. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah.
That's number 2 for me. Number 3, Kobe Bryant.
Okay.
Those are 3 Lakers right off the rip. Number 4, I would say Hakeem the Dream.
Hakeem the Dream.
And then I'll finish it off with Magic Johnson, number 5. So those are my top 5 right there. LeBron is my number 1. Kareem's number 2. Kobe's number 3. Hakeem's number 4. And Magic's number 5.
I'm curious why you put Kobe number 3.
Kobe number 3?
Yeah, instead of now LeBron and then Kobe.
Honestly, I feel like Kareem was that first GOAT that everybody talked about. We have our eras.
Yeah.
In the 70s, it was Kareem. 80s, it was Magic and Larry. 90s, it was MJ, Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
2000s, the mixture of Shaq and Kobe. 2010s, LeBron James. So I feel like the eras, and I feel like Kareem was that first GOAT, and he does have 6 rings.
Shit.
And he also won at the college level, won at the high school level.
Oh, wow.
So I think he has the accolades to back up his argument, and he is a second on the list of most points scored. Remember, LeBron James passed him up a few years ago. So yeah, that's why I have Kareem over Kobe.
Okay.
So what about you, man? What is your top 5? Lakers, Rockets, all time.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do a Lakers team, and then a Rockets team.
Oh, you're doing the same? Okay.
Yeah, and then so I'm gonna go with for my Lakers number 1, the starting point guard. I'm gonna do Magic Johnson.
Okay.
Number 2 for my shooting guard, I definitely gotta have Kobe Bryant. Number 3, I'm going with LeBron James.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, I'm gonna go with Kareem.
Kareem.
And then number 5, I'm gonna go with Shaq.
Shaq.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 centers at the top. Oh
Yeah.
man, that's lethal. That's lethal for sure. Like your Rockets lineup.
Rockets, I gotta go with. I'm gonna go with Steve Francis, even though Francis
over
Francis.
Chris Paul.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I like it. I like it.
I gotta go with James Harden, Fear the Beard.
Yeah, James.
Number 3, I'm gonna go with Tracy McGrady, and then number 4, I'm gonna go with Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant.
Yeah. 5, I'm going with Hakeem Olajuwon, the Dream.
Gotcha.
And that's my.
You know what? I'm gonna represent you on this Rockets lineup. I'm change it up a little bit. My 5 is Yao Ming.
Yao Ming, okay.
4 is Hakeem. I'll put Hakeem at the 4.
Okay.
3 is KD. 2 is T-Mac.
T-Mac.
And number 1 is James Harden. He's gonna run my point.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah,
man.
Yeah, I was definitely thinking about that too.
Yeah.
I was indecisive, but I mean, yeah. I see.
So,
If you're the Beard running the 1.
So guys, comment down below who's your starting 5 Lakers Rockets all-time list. Let us know what you think. And I think before we finish this episode, let's remind the viewers about our giveaway one more time and just get it going. Let's get it going.
So like we said, we're doing a giveaway. Y'all must be following our TikTok, our Instagram, and our YouTube. And tag 3 people. And
Yeah, for the Cinco de Mayo Dodgers-Astros matchup coming up in a few weeks. So guys, like I said, do those requirements, what Jose Faye said. And like I said, just keep on showing some love, show some support, man. We're taking it where?
To the top.
Yes, sir.
Take Off Podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and then put that little bell on for the notifications. Peace. We are out.
Deuce, we out. See y'all next week.